Swerve. I thought it was apropos to return to the scene of the crime. The crime you committed against my son.
I've never actually seen the Buddy Wayne Academy in person.
My son, Nick, learned to walk in this ring before he could even run the ropes. Because you see, Swerve, you didn't just jump my son, Nick, in any random wrestling gym. You jumped him on holy ground.
We're the ghosts of your past. We're here to haunt you.
An eye for an eye.
I'll be the first one to tell you I've done some horrible things in AEW.
My methods may have been a little misunderstood, a little bit swayed, but I get it done in the ring.
Who's going to be my opponent at Double or Nothing?
Nobody can ever say that Swerve didn't deserve this.
Come, present yourself, but make sure you wipe your feet before you step in the...
I hear an awful lot about Swerve's house. And how you always protect Swerve's house.
You embarrassed my son.
And I told you, Swerve, that I never forget. At Wembley Stadium, the biggest show in the history of this industry, you embarrassed me.
And now I'm forced to embarrass you.
I said I was going to make you a footnote in the history of AEW. That's not good enough for me anymore. You have to be held accountable for the crimes that you committed against my family.
2 years of my existence here in All Elite Wrestling, people still want to consider me a footnote.
The top guy in the world.
Get on television, promote All Elite Wrestling. On the radio, All Elite Wrestling. Podcasts, All Elite Wrestling.
The world knows me.
He is the face of AEW.
The world's starting to forget you, Christian.
I told you in our first encounter, Swerve, I was going to take something from you every single week until I ultimately took what it is that I want.
I'm going to rip the AEW championship out of your hands.
For every ounce of Nick's blood that dropped in this very ring, you're going to have to answer for.
At Double or Nothing, I take your world.
Am I supposed to be upset? Have you not learned your lessons yet, Nicky boy?
I'm proud that you have the capability, you have it in you to do this to a world champion.
For years, I've been building this house. And at Double or Nothing, I proved to you that this is indeed whose house?
Swerve's house.
The reason I don't get to sleep in my house, because I'm too busy building this one.
I am going to erase you from the annals of AEW forever. I will stand before all of you as the AEW World Champion.